Hi guys, and welcome back. So today's message, I'm wearing a red shirt because we're going to do a red candle, and you guys are free to pause the video during the prayer. Something is about to be broadcasted about you. Something is about to be broadcasted about you. Right now, you guys are on the word on the street. You guys are trending. There's a lot of people talking about you. They're talking about you at work. They're talking about you by the water cooler. They're talking about you in their mother's sewing circle. They're talking about you at grandmother's bingo. They're talking about you. So this tells me that everything about you is somehow a public figure, or you're very popular, despite your opinion, if you are or not. So what I'm getting is, brace yourself. Your hot piping tea is about to be spilt. Your information, your 411, what's going on with you, whether it's good, the bad, the bottom line. But with that being said, you're the word on the street right now because everything about you says public figure. Whether you think about that on a small scale in the corporate world, or if you think about that on a bigger scale on social media. Whoever I'm speaking to, no one wants to admit that you are a direct threat. Nobody wants to admit that you are a direct threat. They wanted to laugh. Whoever these people are, they wanted to laugh. They thought it was funny. Whatever tea that they're hearing, they're going to mock it regardless. So whether it's good, the bad, the ugly, the bottom line, they're going to mock it regardless, whatever tea is being spilled. So whoever these people are, they wanted to laugh. But what I'm hearing is now the tower is theirs. They wanted to laugh, but now the tower is theirs. You already went through the tower, and now you've been sealing off your castle, sealing off your protection. Your perception has changed, your money has changed, and there are people speaking about you. As I got the microphone, and when I get the microphone, that means that you guys are really good at speaking. Whether you want to admit or not, you're really good at speaking, public speaking. People find you very articulate. You speak truth on top of that. So you could be really witty, or you just have a strong opinion. Right now, your business is being broadcasted. And that I'm getting is a current event. These people are not wanting to admit that you are a direct threat to them. So you're going to see people kind of acting funny around you, okay? Some of them are going to want to make amends because they see now the tower is theirs. Some are going to agree to disagree, and they're going to give you the cold shoulder. But either way, everybody has to cease fire. Everybody has to cease fire. Everything about you says public figure. You are calling the shots. Everything is changing around you on a spectacular level. And it is so important that as all of this is unfolding, you don't share your blessings with these people that were trying to take a literal dump on your name. Everything is changing on a level that you've never seen and that they've never seen. So a lot of this too is not only about how people are talking and they were mocking and they thought you were crazy for whatever passions or things that you were doing, whatever business you're in. But I keep getting confirmation to keep filling up your cup. Keep sipping on your fountain of youth. Don't be sharing it all around with the people that were never there for you from Jump Street. Let me give you guys an example. So say I'm doing great and I got enough money to go around, but the people that have been around me haven't really been that helpful. They haven't been that great, but say for a short period of time, for the day or for a job or for a project, I need their help. That would be like me over giving to them. Why would I do that? I've gotten like 6 confirmations today that I need to speak to you guys about sharing your blessings, your money, your accolades with the wrong people, okay? Because these people are not what it seems. Just because they're helping you with this project, they know behind the scenes, whatever water cooler, sewing circle, bingo game that they were at, they know that you're coming into a lot. You guys could be really anxious at this time because you feel like shit is just unfolding. You don't know what or where. You're worried that it might be bad, but it's not. So some people are going to come with the plate of spaghetti. And if you guys are new to my channel, the plate of spaghetti is the fake breadcrumbs. They're not even breadcrumbs, you guys. They're giving fake ones. That's why we drop your plate of spaghetti, because we are not accepting this bullshit. We're not. Where do they do that at? We're not accepting that. They're like, oh, I want to surrender. I want to call a truce. Here's my spaghetti. Here's this apple pie. Whole time, you know they've been talking shit. Whole time, you know they've been mocking. Whole time. Everybody has been on the telephone. Oh my gosh, did you see Susie? She went viral. Oh my gosh, did you see Susie? She started a TikTok. Oh my gosh, did you see Susie? She just won that award. Oh my gosh, did you see Susie? She's going to be our boss. They thought it was funny when you were going through that shit. Whatever ick and fuckery, entrapment, entanglement, tower, hard knock lessons those were. They thought that shit was funny. I'm so glad that's not me. I keep hearing the tower is theirs. How you like me now? How you like me now? The tower is theirs. They were so determined to make everybody know your business. Yeah, let's all make fun together. Common denominator, you, my star messenger. Comment down below. I call the shots. I am the star messenger. This is my MFing transformation. I'm going to fill up my cup first. I know I wrote down, I will always keep gratitude in my heart. I will always keep gratitude in my heart. These people were so diligent. You were always on their mind. They just thought you were crazy for whatever you were putting so much heart and soul into. People are starting to find out about it. I don't know if this is a work project, a business idea, a social media platform, but whatever it is, everyone thought you were nuts. They're like, that's never going to pan out. That's never going to work. That's whatever they thought. So comment down below, the world awaits me. I am ready to stand up for what I believe in. I release all guilt. I perform well under pressure. I know God's love for me. I am healing and facing fears daily. I am the breaker of chains. I am ready to kick it up a notch. Comment down below, I call the shots. I am the microphone. I am the sword. I am the dynamite. I am the Uzi. You better ask somebody. I'm so excited to do this red candle. So excited. Okay. Whatever you are thinking about that's going to help keep you grounded, whatever you are thinking about that's going to help you just feel good right now, anything in the root, feeling safe, feeling grounded, I want you to put that love, that manifestation. I'm going to let this candle burn all the way out like I always do. And I'm going to make sure this time it's in camera view. And yeah, I wanted to wear red and do a red candle for you guys, because whatever this is, how you're trending, how you're being supported in other realms by your ancestors, by God, this excitement, this passion that's unfolding in your life, you deserve, after applying yourself and in the endurance, the concentration, speaking your truth, your true grit. You deserve any other extra manifestations, do you not? And if you want to make this a prayer for gratitude, do that too. So, hold on 1 second.
2,000 years later.
I know that this message is really important for you guys because anything and everything tried to stop me from giving this message. Not today, Satan. So I'm going to hold this for you guys. Feel free to pause the screen if you want to while you think of what you want to say. And I will make sure it's right here so you can see it while I do this reading. So this is your guys' candle. And I'm going to put it right here for you guys. And don't drop it. There we go. Can you guys see it? Yay! Okay. Oh, I did not just get wax on this. I got it off. Whatever, I'll get another one. Like, this one's been a little, it's been through some shit. It's been like this mat here, it's probably been through, like, now that I think about it, like 200 readings, if not more. This is my ride or die mat. This mat's been through some shit. It has seen some shit. I'm tired. Okay, let's jump in. Is God is opening doors for you. The divine is opening doors for you. Everything about you says the greatest of all time. Drop down below. I am the GOAT. Duh. I am a public figure. Duh. I live a life I deserve. I am in an echo chamber of gratitude. I am ready for unexpected miracles. I am breaking through confusion. I have incredible stamina. I am explosive. I am a firecracker. I get it hot. Drop your Uzis, drop your swords, and drop your microphones down below because there's a lot of people that are going to want to act like your best friend very soon. So I just kept getting this confirmation. Fill up your cup first. And that was a message that I really needed to hear, because I'm a very generous person and I really needed to hear that. So maybe a lot of you guys are Leos, or you're just really generous, and the divine is saying, hold up, wait a minute, let me put my 2 cents in it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stand firm. Judgment is here. So you guys are going through a spiritual awakening before we can really get more blessings. Okay, maybe you thought, like, this is how I kind of looked at it. Dang, some of these blessings are coming in real slow. And then I really thought about it as I was getting these messages and these downloads over and over and over again. Wait, if you are going to overshare with your enemies, if you're going to give all your good plates of spaghetti to your enemies after they were talking shit and all this other crap, if you're just going to empty what I'm giving you, why would I give you a whole bunch of whatever you've been trying to manifest? I was like, oh, okay, I get it. So if you guys think that there are some opportunities, blessings that are being stalled, being delayed, and now they're finally arriving, and you even feel like that might be being slow played, really think about the fact, oh yeah, the chariot is in reverse in the back. You feel like you've gotten in your own way. You are going through an aha moment. You are going through an awakening that, oh, I could have been holding that up. Like the chariot was ready to go, but we lost the car keys. You know what I mean? What I'm getting is, whoever I'm speaking to, we cannot just, we are not Oprah. And though we need to be, we can be generous or be thoughtful or giving to those that really supported us. There were a lot of people that didn't. And something about guilt I kept getting guilt. We really need to release that because we need to better marinate in the blessings that we're receiving, and maybe they're trickling in because we wouldn't even know what to do with them. We wouldn't even know what to do with them. We are still an apprentice. We are still learning. And the reason why we are still learning is because we're going through these awakenings like, wait, we have to keep the fountain of youth for us, sipping on this cup, keeping our cup full, not just spilling it, reckless spending, not just giving it, thinking that we don't really deserve it. And we do. Comment down below. Judgment is here. I see clearly now. So some of these things were coming in slow because they had to. We wouldn't have known what to do with that much shit or that much money or that many opportunities. We wouldn't have known what to do with it. Think about it. Can have anything to do with how you give to those you don't really need to, how maybe you're not good at sitting in compliments or being praised. Maybe it makes you uncomfortable, or even feeling guilty, like, oh, I don't know if I deserve this. Or it could be our daily routine. Does our daily routine say that we should be the GOAT? Does our daily routine say that it should not trickle in? So sometimes it's trickling in for our highest good. And right now, we are proving that we can stay grounded. We are proving that we can hold this coin firm. We're not going to recklessly give it away when we worked hard for that. Comment down below. That's my rainbow. I worked hard for that. I know you, whoever I'm talking to, you worked hard for that. And we're not just going to just be giving it to freaking Bobby and whoever. Ancestors said, nope. Nope. Comment down below. I vibrate high. High is heaven. You guys are staying prayed up and strapped. So staying prayed up and strapped, your spiritual hygiene, staying in gratitude, always communicating with the divine, God, your ancestors, whoever it is that you pray to, you are learning to stand firm. You are learning to stand firm in your faith and in your power. You deserve these blessings, right, chair? Okay? You deserve them. Comment down below. I deserve them. I'm hearing Gnarls Barkley crazy. These people were spilling the tea everywhere. Everywhere. Group chats. The water cooler. Did you hear what Susie's doing? She's going to start a spiritual business. And they were looking at you struggle, working your 9 to 5. They were looking at you struggle and whatever you guys were trying to multitask. So you guys were being tested. Can you handle? Can you pick up what I'm putting down? Can you pick up what I'm putting down? Or were we delusional in the fact that this shit should have been here? These blessings should have freaking been here already. Because I think about that. I'm like, I've been working so hard. Like, where's it at? And I think God's telling me, are you really ready for me to drop this on your doorstep? You better get ready. Comment down below. I'm going to get ready. I'm going to get ready. We want to get ready for the chariot and be on time, because big, monumental milestones. I mean, this stuff is going to change your life. Comment down below. This stuff is going to change my life. However that applies to you, you know it in every fiber of your being that your life is about to change. And you're like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Let me make sure the laundry's clean. Let me make sure the house is clean. Like, we are preparing for these blessings. So on top of the preparation, we need to make sure that we rock steady for us. We ride hard for our house. House of the light, house of God. So kind of like in Game of Thrones, everyone has a house and then there's like lords of the house. So you are standing in your sovereignty. This is the house of the light on this channel, like House of Dragons, House of Light. This is the house of cosmic light that we only fuck with the light. And there are parts of this house where there are shadows, and we work with the parts of ourselves that we don't really care for. And with that, we are learning how to stand up for what we believe in. So our bannermen can really not only be inspired by us, and I look at bannermen like this could be your subscribers, your supporters, the people that really do give a shit. Comment down below, I'm a protected child of God. I rock with the house of the light. The light. That's it. So you guys right now are learning how to release guilt. Some type of shadow aspect has tried to come in and make you feel bad for everything that's coming in. And that's an old part of us that we're trying to break. That's a chain that we're trying to break, that we do deserve this life. We do deserve these blessings, these accolades, this recognition that's coming in. You guys should be really proud of yourself. Your guys' throat chakra is busted wide open. Nobody even knows what to say to you because you are speaking your truth. So again, there's going to be people that are avoiding you because you're standing in your power. Comment down below, I am brilliant. I am brilliant. I am an unconquerable force. So we have the Six of Cups. You guys have been working really hard on not getting in your own way. You've been working really hard, night and day, burning the midnight oil to follow this dream, follow this rainbow. So it's like doing all of that work and then just giving it away. And you need to remember the blood, the sweat, the tears that you put into that. Nine of Wands. You did that. They didn't do that. They were over there heckling and cackling and kikiing it up. And now the towers and the spiritual warfare that you endured, that tower is now theirs. And that's what I kept getting in the download. Everything about you says public figure. You are changing on a level that not even you have ever seen. So you're preparing for that. You're going to get confirmations everywhere to keep filling up your cup first. Brace yourself. Your tea, your business is going to be spilt. But even as the tea is spilt, your cup will be full. You call the shots. And all of these people do not want to admit that you are a direct threat to them. They don't want to admit that. But they are acting as if, even though they don't say it, the way that they're acting says that you're bothered. You're totally bothered. I'm pulling you up out of your seat. And that's why people around you are being passive aggressive. So they wanted to laugh. They thought you were crazy. And now the tower is theirs. You guys have already gone to battle over and over and over again. And now you're learning, okay, let me get all up. Let me get all out of the way. Can't even say that right. But you know what I mean. You were really trying to get out of sabotage because it comes from a place of fear. Yeah, you guys are getting ready to celebrate 4 of Wands. Comment down below. I am slowing down to enjoy this feast. This is one of the most important feasts you're ever going to have. You guys were having some high highs and some low lows, and you guys almost gave your own self a buzzkill. You were like, celebrate. I'm so excited. And then the fear set in, the guilt set in. Can I handle this? Can I upkeep this? I don't know. Maybe I should just give it all away. What? Where do they do that at? You better not. You better not. You're going to slow down to enjoy this feast because you deserve it. You deserve it. You have the scars and the receipts to prove it. Comment down below. I have the scars. What did I just say? And the receipts. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm tired. I have not had Red Bull. I have the scars and the receipts to prove it. I have the scars and the receipts to prove it. I am dynamite. These people that were, I'm getting double energy and the King of Swords in reverse. So you guys were dealing with a narcissist on another level. It even could have been a group of them. Whoever this person was, they were very corrupt. And they were constantly stacking the odds against you. They like to look like, I'm the truth teller. I'm so blunt. I just tell it how it is. But they're just rude. Comment down below. They're rude. Okay? They're just rude. And everybody knows it. They're not witty like you. They're not charming like you. They do have a strong opinion, but they don't know how to read a room. You feel me? Whoever you guys are dealing with, whatever Decepticons these are, they don't know how to read a room. 15:15 on the clock when I said that. These people think it's funny to judge your life, and their shit is not in order. It really is not. So not only are they corrupt and they speak very like vulgar, nasty, the King of Swords in reverse is an asshole. That person needs a spanking. They need a smack. They need their binky taken away. They need several timeouts. They need their allowance pulled. They need to be knocked down a peg or 5 because the way that they speak, they're just an abusive, corrupt, and just they're just gross. I don't even want to get into their energy. But then the devil came out with it. So that tells me that not only are they trying to tell you how to live your life, their ducks are not in a row. Their ducks, they can't even find them. Getting their life together is like herding cats. And they want to tell you how your shit needs to be popping and flashing and moving and vibing. And their shit is not in order. Not at all. Their dogs are not all barking. And they say the worst things when they're intoxicated or under the influence. And something tells me that this is often. And when you deal with them, they might be completely hungover and angry. They don't want to take a look at themselves. They're always pointing the finger and passing judgment on other people. This person is the most threatened by you. This could be your mother, your father, your brother, your boss, your sister. If I had $1 for every time I had to deal with somebody like this on a very close level because they were family, I have a lot of family that acts like this, trying to tell me how to be in my seat, how to sit on my throne, how to rock my crown that I deserve, but their shit is not in order. They're dependent on a bunch of things. They can't get by throughout the day without this, that. And I'm not judging them, but don't tell me how to live my life. Please don't. So a lot of us have a boss like this, a mom like this, especially a lot of light workers. We have family like this, and we've really been through it. And something is telling me that through all the painful endings you guys have been through, that you still think at the end of the day that their opinion matters. Their opinion does not matter. Part of you wants to maybe show them, like, yeah, I did bad all by myself. You guys all laughed at me, and now look at me now. The word will still get to them. The word will still get to them through other actions without you gloating and without you sharing these blessings. Because what I'm getting is if we go to share these blessings that we have worked so hard for, it is going to be painful. Not only will these blessings stall, it will be painful. So this is the memo. This is the PSA right now. That we've been through a lot of pain and it's time to suspend. It is time to stop giving so generously to others because we know they see us as a direct threat. Only people that are crazy, running around like a Looney Tune, spreading your business when they don't even know you, don't even have all the facts straight. That's why not all their dogs are barking. They're either doing it for clout, they're doing it for attention, or they're doing it because they lack actual skill, talent, intuition, or ambition. If their motivation is you, that's a problem for them. That's a problem for them. I know a lot of people like that. These people want to get recognition off your name for taking you down. These people want to get clout for huffing and puffing and blowing your fortress down. Not never will they be able to. Comment down below. I am protected 24/7. I have an army of angels. I have a fleet of ancestors. They better freaking ask somebody. Comment down below, swerve. That's exactly what's going to happen. Every time they try to figure out how to exploit you, make you look bad, go on their little smear campaign. They pop a tire. Something bad happens. So all this laughing that they did, all these messages that they were sending, all these screenshots, all these freaking group chats, whatever it was, the tower is now theirs. Comment down below. The just desserts are here, aka the consequences to fucking with you. Yeah, you guys are no longer going to be in suspension. You're going to realize where you were stuck. This is like something breaking down, a car even, and you figuring out what the problem is. You're going to find the missing link and you're going to stand firm. And I'm also getting just to stay away from people that are really unhappy. You're going to sense this without them even speaking. You guys are very intuitive. Your psychic abilities are on 1000. We got the Magician in reverse. These people are they're tricksters. You guys could be dealing with a Scorpio, an Aquarius, or a Gemini, a Cancer. This person thinks it's funny to stalk you. They think it's funny when you get in your own way. And these people are miserable. Comment down below. I am becoming the King of Pentacles. I am becoming the Queen of Pentacles. You're going to have more compassion for yourself. The King of Cups, he loves himself. He loves it. He's giving love to himself first. Not to the devil. Not to this King of Swords. Nope. So let's see if we get anything else. We got the Four of Swords. You are healing from past traumas. You are healing from past wounds. You guys could have had, feeling called to tell you this. And now some of you guys that have been with my channel for a while, you know a little bit more about my backstory. But I always had a problem with being able to enjoy the fruits of my labor. That's why I always tell you guys, like, I am slowing down to enjoy the feast. We need to marinate more in the things that we're being given if it's a problem. You know, take what resonates and leave the rest. And that was always a problem for me because anytime something good came in, it would never stay long. That's why I wanted to do a red candle. We are going to stand firm in that we do deserve these things. We do deserve them. When I was growing up, my mom would have this elaborate birthday party when I was like 2, 3, 4, and 5 years old. This is when my parents were still together. And I would get these presents and I would be so excited because I'm a kid, right? So excited. And then my mom would take all these gifts and she would put them up in her closet and she would keep them there. I would never get to open them. I would never get to play with them. And that brought me a lot of pain and sadness that I carry into my life now, learning how to enjoy the things I have worked really hard for. So I remember this Little Mermaid watch, and I love mermaids. I have Julissa's Messages, Under the Sea tarot deck, because I love the Little Mermaid. And there was this Little Mermaid watch that my mom would never let me wear. And it was Ariel sitting on a rock with Sebastian and Flounder. And it was an open like flip watch. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's like the only present I'm really looking at. I'm so excited. I was 5, you guys. I was 5. And my mom would not let me wear it. So every time we had a babysitter, I would go to the top of the closet and I would get like a stool or a chair and I would just like peek over. I would just stare at the watch, even though I couldn't wear it. Like, who does that to a kid? That is insanity. I'm not even getting into that. Either way, later on down the road, my husband was like, I want you to see if you can find that Little Mermaid watch that you were gifted as a child. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go on eBay or something. And I found it. And he's like, good, I want to buy it for you. He's like, and even though you're an adult, I think it would be good for you to wear it. And I'm telling you guys, the shit did barely fit, but I was wearing it and I was crying. Okay. If you guys are with me like a year ago on my channel, I think I got that like a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. But I was just like beside myself, like, what? So I just feel like we really need to look at the things that happened to us back then. Whoa. Your power is about to erupt. If you guys watch Game of Thrones or House of Dragons, they say this term for drunk, in their cups. You were in your cups, you fool. Don't get me started. I freaking love Game of Thrones like the rest of the world. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Tell me down below if you do like Game of Thrones and if you like House of Dragons. But either way, they have this saying, in your cups. Like, oh my gosh, you should have been helping your brother. He just got his eyeball slashed. You were in your cups, you fool. These people, look at all this shit coming. I'm going to show you guys. Hold on. But they're going to be in their cups. Not like I'm laughing, but like, you're in your cups daily. Now you're really about to be in your cups. So why don't you just back it all the way up? Okay. When I see this card, the 4 of Cups, this is like, I don't want it. I do want it. I do want what they have, but I don't want it. I want those type of blessings, but I don't want it. This is like people saying like, oh, I wish I had a husband like her. Oh, I wish I had a wife like his or whatever. But not really wanting it. Just wanting it because you got it. So they're about to be, and I look at like in your cups, like in your thoughts too. I love how they used words. I love words. Synonyms, acronyms. I just love words. And I love the verbiage that they use. So I look at in your cups, like in your thoughts, in your feelings. Okay, these people are about to be in their feelings for what is coming. And I'm going to show you guys, but I just love this because these people are in their cups. They're in their feelings. They're in their thoughts. They're in their head. They're trapped there because now these feelings that you had, these chains that you were trying to break while they were heckling in the corner and making fun of you, now that is theirs to bear. Now that is theirs to bear. We got justice, right? We got justice. Comment down below. I am carrying the cloak of invisibility. from enemies seen and unseen. May they deal with the fullest extent of spiritual law. So not only is judgment here, but justice is here. With the tower, the more you stand firm in who you are, what you deserve, the more this tower is going to erupt. This tower is just starting to rumble. This justice is just starting. This is just getting started. This party is just getting started. And the more you stand in the unexpected miracles, the doors that God is opening, and holding on to this and looking at it. Sometimes we got to look at our gifts like we look at our fears. Because sometimes we're like, oh, thank you. That's a gift. That's a compliment. It's just it's embarrassing me. Put it over there. But sometimes we need to look at our gifts, depending on the trauma that we faced, and say, I fucking deserve that. The more you stand in that, the more you see your value, the more miracles will be expedited. The more justice will be expedited, because you're standing in your faith that God is bringing this to you because you effing deserve it. Comment down below your rainbow for the work that you've put in and what you deserve. Comment down below the Uzi for the protection all around you. Comment down below the sword, because you are always carrying the truth at rest position. And comment down below the microphone, because your voice is amplified when you do choose to speak. Now, the other card that came out with that is the Queen of Swords. Comment down below, I command the room. This is your seat. This is your sword. This is your Uzi. This is your justice. This is your party. This is your season. You're the word on the street. You're the public figure, and everything about you screams, I give zero, you know what's, about their opinions. I don't need their validation. Where do they do that at? Where do they do that at? They thought, oh, they'll self-destruct. Nothing that these people did. They knew that you were a direct threat. They knew that you were brilliant. They knew you were strong. They knew you were this warrior. They knew. They knew. They knew you were going to be celebrated. Now they're in their feelings. This was you for a long time. You've gone through many towers, many upheavals, many traumas, many things. Now they shouldn't have been laughing. They shouldn't have been laughing. These people were competing with you the whole time. The whole time you were competing with your shadow. You were trying to face your shadow, face your fears, shed your ego. You guys were really going through like really hard tribulations. Some of you guys were losing loved ones. You were losing stability, losing jobs, losing money, losing marriages, losing. And these people thought it was funny. They came and had the audacity to give you their condolences, and it didn't mean jack shit. I am a bitch. And how I feel is, if you did not respect my loved one that just passed, trust and believe I will not let you near their service. Trust and believe. I had a loved one, I had a parent pass, and I had a family member that, this was last year, and the more we're on our path, the more love will enter our lives. But sometimes too, we're evolving that love, we're evolving that support, we're evolving that work ethic, and it comes with tests. And that's how we get our testimony. And so I had lost a parent, and I had a family member that had caused a lot of drama. Just had done terrible things to this parent that I had forgiven, but I was like, you are not about, after all you did to this person, am I going to let you come run amok at this service that I'm footing the bill for? You got me all the way fucked up. So they were like, oh, I'm not invited anymore because another family member invited them. I was like, boop. Told my husband, you better tell her she's not invited because she never respected this person. She never respected this person. And I'm not going to sit there and pretend that she did, because she withheld a lot of love of a grandchild. She was keeping a grandchild from this parent. And now this parent is gone. And they didn't get all of this time with them. You got me effed up if you think you're going to come be disrespectful over here. And now another thing, as I'm saying this, the reason why I didn't want her there is because she was known to be disrespectful at people's services. And I was not having it at this one. Not one I'm paying for. The fuck? No. Nope. So when she got the news that she was uninvited, she was like, I'm sure it was Brittany's idea. My husband was like, no, it was my idea. We all agreed from your behavior at other services that that's not necessary because you never respected this person. And you had 5-6 years to show that you gave a shit. So you can pay your respects from over there. You're going to start seeing that your enemies, if they want to be respectful, they need to do it over there. All the way over there. Oh, now you want to be nice and calm and blah, blah, blah. No. Over there. May they find their blessings elsewhere. Like, they're going to catch justice outside. May my enemies catch justice outside. Like, I cannot. And sometimes we want those people around so we can show them, like, look, I'm taking care of this. I have the means to do that. Or I care that much that I'm going to try to take care of this. Just to show our enemies, like, I've grown since you last seen me. But even though we're able to do that, let them see a freaking picture on social media, because they don't need to be in the feast making a mess. Thank you, confirmation spirit. So what I'm getting is, you're having this feast, and this feast could be respecting yourself, celebrating a loved one. Are you going to let your enemies, are you giving them a VIP wristband to come all up inside when you know they're not going to bring it? They're not going to bring it 1,000. They're not going to bring it correct. They're not going to come at a level 1. They might come in real cute. They might wait till everyone sits down, and then the BS hits the fan. And we are taking the high road. I thought, yeah, I mean, I could invite her and let her come and be a total freaking animal with no home training. I could let her do that. That's our feast and our day to celebrate this person. And I'll be good. And gee damned, I'm going to let her do that. Where do they do that at? Let her think I'm a bitch. I don't care. Let her think I'm not over it. I don't care. The fact that I was even able to get other family members to co-sign, I thought that was going to be actually harder, but they saw my stance on it. This is our moment to celebrate this person. They're not respectful, and they have not ever been respectful at other services. Like, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the receipts. Now, if I had never seen her act like a whole animal at other services, I'd be like, okay, knowing damn well something bad's gonna happen. But I was like, nope. Remember this funeral? Oh, remember this one? Remember? You remember? Oh, yeah. Maybe because we're paying for it, maybe we shouldn't do that. So you want to invite them to your feast? God's like, I'm about to bless your life. Who are you inviting? I told you to have a party, but who are you inviting? We are supposed to forgive our enemies. So don't get that fucked up. Don't get that twisted in a little story time, okay? But I'm dead ass serious. Like, we are supposed to forgive them, but they need to do that shit over there. What house is this? Ooh, the star. House of the light. You are realizing that you do not have to carry this burden alone. I thought when I was going to have to tell this family member that, I'm like, oh, I always have to be the bitch. Like, I got to tell her. Husband's like, no, let me do it. I'm like, oh, the burden is yours. The burden is yours. You are realizing that I am strong. I got this. Comment down below. I am brewing vitality. I am sipping on the fountain of youth. I am safe. I am taking the high road. See this cloak? I freaking love this deck. I don't know how I have not been using it in a long time, because you guys know I always get the tea and the giggles when I use this deck. It is one of my favorite decks. That's one of my newer ones. And he's wearing this cloak. Like, I can't write this. And look at all the cups. Instead of being in his feelings, he's like, I gotta take the high road. Let me put on my cape, my faith, my shield, my Uzi, my sword, my microphone, and let me take it up the mountain. Not only that, you guys are going through this rebirth. You guys are safe. Your wish fulfillment is here. These people only wanted to come around so they could steal your moment. They're like, ooh, I hope they invite me to their party. They're so dumb. They think I like them. You are intuitive AF. Don't you ever forget it. So while you're twirling over here, enjoying your wish fulfillment, just living your best life, they're going to be cackling. And no, this is your feast. You know they're not bringing a good plate of spaghetti. It's the bad spaghetti, the spaghetti we don't fuck with, the crumbs. You know they're not bringing a pie. You know they're not bringing the doilies or the fine china. So why would we let them all up in the door? No. Because as soon as you spin and as soon as you have your back turned, they're going to be taking jabs at a beautiful moment, trying to take attention away from you. These people are salty. So these people have probably been your enemies for a very long time. Just saying. They want to come in and steal the moment. They want to steal the spotlight because everything about you says that you're the GOAT. You were drop dead galactic. You are not of this world. Ooh, we got the Death card and the High Priestess. So this is my favorite card because I feel like this is you guys playing outside, coming to a lot of realizations. You got their skeletons and you're not broadcasting them. But as you're not broadcasting them, it's getting dark outside. Your boat is ready. 6 of Swords. Because I know I saw that in here too. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Your boat is ready. You got ancestors in here waiting for you. And they're telling you that you are safe. But the lights are out. The street lights are out. It's time to come inside. Ancestors said, because you are holding the skulls. You know what their skeletons are. You know, you're intuitive. You know. You're the High Priestess. You're holding all the receipts, the golden receipts. And if there ever comes a time where you need to use them, you will. But you're not on a smear campaign. You are not a bannerman for the fuckery. Let's see if we get any advice from a different deck. Even though I love this deck. You guys are the star. You are the star. And it's time to shine bright and to be proud. This is like not wanting to look in the mirror when you're, naked and just being like, I'm going to rip my clothes off. I'm going to put on my favorite music and I'm going to start really looking at myself. You guys are going to really start looking at yourself. You're going to really start just marinating in the good shit that you deserve. What deck do we want for advice? But really though, we'll use this one. Okay. Any final thoughts? Candle's still going strong. Wow. Confirmation. Guilt. This is about knowing that They just want to come in and apply pressure. Comment down below. The pressure is theirs. We got guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. Let's get an angel number. 242. Why do I feel like I always get this one? I'm going to roll another one. 242. That's your first angel number. So comment down below what that means. 352. We have angel number 352. So I rolled 2 angel numbers for you guys. You can comment down below what these mean. Don't forget to drop down below how this resonates with you. Tell me the tea. Tell me what's going on. And affirm what you want to bring in, what you want to change, what you want to start facing, what you are being aware of. Comment that down below and reaffirm it for yourself. I want to reaffirm that the world awaits me and I perform well under pressure. I am standing in my power and I choose to fill up my cup. I choose to keep my cup full. I am going to marinate in the blessings that I deserve. So don't forget to smash the you know what, hit the bell so you don't miss out. You don't want to miss out. And I just want to thank you guys for all of your love and support on this journey. You guys mean the absolute world to me. And I'm just so thankful. And it's always when I'm so tired from work where I don't want to, do a reading. And I'm like, I can't. I'm just, that I have, it's always the best message. So I'm like, okay, I see now. But either way, I just appreciate you guys. So let me know down in the comments what's going on. Drop your favorite affirmation, and I will see you guys in the comments for the next one.